it's JB Smoove, aka Leon Black Kirby Enthusiasm.
And I'm Susie Essman, aka Susie Green, the fashion icon. And we're looking at our first scene
And the
and our
last scene. Oh, bring a tear to my eyes. Oh.
Sammy is asleep on the floor. He's got his arm around Sarah. It's the cutest thing. You gotta come up.
That was in 2000. I look so young.
Right here. This is gonna move. Larry, come. It's so
Let's go
cute.
see the little
Jeffrey, get the
people.
Polaroid.
The
Okay?
Polaroid.
Get the Polaroid. And you can see the new
Polaroid.
wallpaper. Come on.
Oh,
It's just.
I can't wait.
That was, Sammy was a boy then. So Sammy became a girl in season 2 because of the doll episode is why Sammy became a girl. So that's Larry's world. Nothing makes any sense. It's just expediency of what he needs in that one. As a matter of fact, in season 3, I believe I was pregnant. We never saw that kid.
That'll be nice.
The Polaroid. I'll get the Polaroid.
I'm not gonna go upstairs.
Whatever, it's your business. You want it, you don't.
No, I can't.
I can't make you.
I gotta get.
He hired me not for that scene. He hired me for the scene later on in the season for the episode called The Wire, where the Fresh Air Front kid robs our house and I just destroy Jeff and scream and yell and curse. And that was the scene he hired me for. This was just a little intro scene to just, establish my character. But I remember showing up on set and being like, okay, this is a crazy show. It hadn't aired yet. We didn't know what it was. It was like, okay, there's no script. All right, I'll just play. And it was just play. It was fun.
Larry? Larry David?
Yeah.
Hey, and where's Loretta? Loretta! Peanut boy! Look at you, boy, baby girl. Oh my God, y'all live in large.
I made that name up on the spot, Peanut Boy, because I was calling him Little Peanut Head. So I said, Peanut Boy, and baby girl. She's the baby girl and he's Peanut Boy.
Uh-oh. I know I smell some cooking. Do I smell food? Come here, auntie.
Who is this guy?
That's my brother Leon.
Look at that. Hello, girl. Look.
Which room we gonna stay in?
What?
Which room we gonna stay in?
Hey, you can stay in my room. I can stay in
Yeah, that's
Look at my bag. Look at my bag.
Show him where the room is at.
Come on, boy. Oh, yeah.
Was he in the hurricane?
No, he lives here in L.A.
Charles!
Oh man, I love that scene. I love it because that's the introduction of Leon. Who's taking advantage of his sister being in this amazing home with Larry David. The whole family's there. They took the whole Katrina family in. And Leon found out his sister came up, and Leon said, "Let me get over there too. I'm part of the family. Y'all gonna come up, I come up." We call that the come up. And Leon showed up and showed out.
I think also 2 things I want to say about that scene. Number 1, there was no understanding in that scene that you were going to stay the rest of all the seasons.
No one knew.
None. There was none of that. And also Larry says about JB when he came in to audition for the part, before he even opened his mouth, he knew that he was the guy. Right?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. So that was, you audition and you carry over the character into that's my first scene right there, of course. First scene, seeing Leon is. It's better that you don't have any identity or any origin, because then you can do what you want to do and you put those pieces together throughout the season. And I think that's what makes Leon work.
The whole
He's
show.
a mystery, and the whole thing, yeah. He's a mystery guy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have an identity.
And apropos of that, later on in that episode, there's a scene where Larry and Leon are playing cards and they're Joe Pepitone, and I come in, loaded for bear, and Leon says to me, "I like a woman with a badass mouth, right?
With a smart ass mouth.
A smart ass mouth."
Tell you one thing, like a woman with a smart ass mouth like that.
Yeah, well, you too.
Now, this is why doing this show is so creative for us, because that was not in the outline that he
No.
responds to me that way. He made the choice to create that relationship, which then carried over the next 6 seasons, that there's a little Leon flirtation going on with Leon and Susie, that there's a little, little tension, sexual tension going. And that was a choice that JB made in character. Most shows, you don't get the freedom
No.
to be able to make those kinds of creative comedic choices. I think it's unusual that as actors, you get to have that kind of input.
Yeah.
And that's why it's been just a dream job for both of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our friend.
Yeah. Handcuffs look tighter.
They do. Do they hurt? No?
Montgomery.
Both of us just in that scene, both JB and I just saw Richard and just.
Oh, yeah, talk about one of the best. Hey, man, look, he is something else, man. He is truly missed. It's unique how, this show ended. You get a chance to see this guy and do his work one more time, and you see everybody together. He could have been gone any point, but I'm happy he got a chance to do this season.
It meant so much to him.
It meant so much
So
to have to
much.
be there, and it's only right that he's in this last
Because it's
scene.
family.
It's family.
That was the family right there.
Hey, what is that?
I need it for the light. I
What?
need it to read.
I'm trying to read. I can't see. You're blinding me.
Well, I need it to read.
Why don't you use the overhead light?
Just let her keep the shade up.
I'm trying to watch a movie, all I see is glare. It's like I'm watching a radio right now.
My retinas are burning. This is bull. This is bull. Cheryl and I want it open.
It's a community shade. She doesn't own that shade.
Go yourself, Black.
Well, take a vote.
Go back to jail, Larry.
Oh, nice. That's nice. I vote with that.
You might vote with him, but I don't think it's not a voting.
Oh God, love it. Oh,
Well, I personally love that I had the last audible line.
yeah, right.
Go back to jail, Larry. That was a very emotional day for all of us. We all day we knew that this was it. It was the last scene. We shot it on the last day. We ended up doing reshoots a year later, but we did shoot that in real time on the last day, and it was intense. It was intense,
But he was.
and and everybody was totally themselves.
Everybody was locked in, and
I think that Larry, originally in the original outline, it ended on Larry. It was a close up on Larry being like,
yeah,
but
I
then,
remember that.
when they saw it in the editing, Jeff Schaefer told me this, they realized it was better if it was just the wide shot on all of
I
us.
remember that. Yeah.
And that's,
Man.
it's, first of all, we're all very close as a family, but in the show, we're so much of a family, because people always say, well, why does Susie put up with Larry? They're family. They don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Why is Leon living in Larry's backyard for 10 years?
Why has he
You don't-
grown Leon out?
You don't, because you know how with your family, you just accept that they're there. You didn't choose them, they're there. That's how this group of people is to each other in the show.
And I think also character-wise, you find a reason to keep, a relationship going a certain way, because it makes sense for the character sometimes. And so I mean, you can knock the fourth wall down and step out of that, but it's more fun to play within that box.
Yeah.
And it keeps going and keeps going, and you can ask all the questions you want, but it makes sense, because sometimes people need each other. Even characters need each other sometimes, and it's unsaid, but characters need each other sometimes.
We're all like one big bad marriage.
Yeah.
It's like my mother used to say, when I'd be like, Mom, why are you staying with him? Where am I gonna go?
What? Yeah.
And that's kind of like what we are. Where are we gonna go?